Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I am so excited because I am doing a collab video with one of my good friends on YouTube, and that is Angela Van Rose. We have a lot in common. We both love luxury beauty, we love fragrance, and so we are often in contact with each other, kind of reviewing between each other certain products, a lot of perfume. We both love perfume, so we love to chat about that. But she is just a gorgeous woman inside and out. I call her my Italian beauty friend. We thought it would be fun to share our top 10 products that make us feel fabulous. So this was a little bit harder than I thought because you guys know I have a hard time making decisions and weeding things down. But if you are interested in seeing my top 10 things that make me feel fabulous, as well as Angela's, I'm going to leave all her information down below in the description box. I cannot wait to watch her video. We are a little worried that there might be a little crossover, so we shall see. But again, if you're not familiar with Angela's channel, you will definitely want to check it out. She does live in Milan. She is often able to score some new releases before we are in the US. So I just love watching her videos because I can get a little sneak peek at what's coming our way. She also does very thorough reviews about products, comparison, and she does amazing swatches. So definitely go check out her channel. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in to the top 10 products that make me feel fabulous. Okay guys, first things first, evidently Samantha March had done a top 10 things that makes her feel flawless. So this is a little bit of a riff on that. Just want to give credit where credit is due. And as I mentioned, I was having a little bit of a hard time. When I think about feeling fabulous, it usually has to do with things like drinking my lemon water, exercising, kind of taking care of myself. As much as I love all of my products, I am going to kind of sneak in a few things that kind of really make a difference and make me feel good. So first things first, obviously, you guys, I love lemon water, hydrating. This is the first thing that I drink in the morning, so I'll have to mention that's one of those things that make me feel amazing when I am keeping hydrated, eating right, exercising, and doing all of that jazz. But one thing that always comes to mind that makes me feel fabulous is sleep. And one product that you guys have heard me talk about, but I truly am obsessed with this. I tell everybody about this product. But my Sleep and Glow pillow here has been a total game changer. So I am 52 years old. And I'm in that kind of hormonal stage where we often get off track with our sleeping. And I was also someone who likes to sleep on the side of my face and kind of squish it and make more wrinkles. And since I have gotten this Sleep and Glow pillow, you guys, I literally love this thing. It just cradles my neck, and I've learned to sleep upright. And even if I do want to sleep on my side, the way that this is designed is not going to basically squash my face and make more wrinkles. So I truly have to say that has been a game changer. And I know it sounds silly, but sleep is just one of those things that when I have a good night's sleep, I feel like a brand new woman. I'm not exactly sure what's so magical about it. It may be the way that it's aligned, the way that it kind of aligns my spine or my neck, but it just truly has transformed my sleep. I always want to tell everybody about it because it has been a total game changer for me, and I always feel so fabulous when I have had a decent night's rest. So this brings me to my next product. If I haven't had a good night's rest, one product that I swear by, and that is the Chanel. This is the Le Corrector in Rose. Now, as many of you know, if you've watched my channel, I'm not a huge concealer fan. I just don't love to put a lot of product underneath that eye area. But this little corrector in Rose is so brightening, and I just love this. So this is the shade in Rose, and what I will do is I will take a little bit of this and I will put this right in those little dark areas. I've already done this, which I should have waited, so I don't want to coat it on too much, but you can probably see that I've got a little bit of brightness under my eyes. This is going to mimic kind of 8 hours of sleep. So I really cannot live without this product. This is definitely a product that I would repurchase. And by the way, you guys, I've had this for so long and I still have plenty of product, but it is basically a little bit of a game changer. Anytime that I kind of look sallow or a little bit tired, I will use this Chanel Corrector in Rose, and it's going to just kind of brighten up. It's just going to kind of brighten up and make me look a little bit rested. So I am a big believer in self-care. I love kind of rituals. I love routines. I love regimes. So I went through and kind of went through each category, kind of like from bathing to my skincare regime to putting on my makeup, things that make me feel good about myself and ready to face the day. So then after we've had a good night's sleep, after we have hydrated our bodies, after we have done a lovely workout, I love to take a good shower. And in the shower, I always like to kind of use like scrubs or something that's going to smell good and kind of give me a little lift of the day. Afterwards, I like to get out and make sure to moisturize my body. And I mentioned this the other day, but I've just been in love with this diptyque. This is a body balm, and this is in Fleur de Peau. And this is just like a very luxe body cream, and it smells very comforting. It completely relaxes me. It's very hydrating to my body, but I just cannot give this enough kudos because the way that it makes me feel is just very comforted. I find that this cream and this Fleur de Peau does not compete with me putting on perfume later. This one just has sort of a soft, beautiful musk scent to it. It's just comfort in a jar, and I just love to kind of moisturize my body but kind of set the tone of the day of being a little bit more relaxed. And this diptyque body balm just completely makes me feel calm and relaxed and just ready to kind of tackle the day. Next step, I love to do my skincare regime. And as many of you know, I'm a bit of a junkie, but I thought I would give a shout out to one product that I cannot live without, and that is Biologique Recherche. This is my lotion P50V, and this is a product that I literally cannot be without. I love that entire brand. I have other brands that I also love and use, but this has just been something that I have used for years, and it is basically a liquid exfoliant. The reason I love this one is that it doesn't overstrip my skin. I use the V version, which is sort of the middle strength, but I use this morning and night, and it is just part of my skincare routine. I always feel like my face just looks a little bit more brighter, a little bit more invigorated, and I just can't live without it. So my skincare routine always is going to make me feel fabulous. When my skin is out of sorts, it kind of makes me bummed out. This is just something that's going to kind of keep my skin clear, happy, and I just can't live without it. So after skincare, next step is going to be putting makeup on, and I am a daily makeup wearer. I was brought up with a mom who kind of taught us to make our beds, put on our face, and then you can tackle the day. So the two things that I feel like I have to do on a daily basis is sort of even out my skin. I'm a total foundation junkie, and I have many foundations that I love, but I thought what I would share today is one that I've been reaching for the most lately, and this is the Clé de Peau, and this is the Radiant Fluid Matte Foundation. And the reason I wanted to And the reason I wanted to give a shout out to this particular foundation is because of the word matte. I am 52, I have dry skin, and matte foundations are not what I tend to gravitate towards. But I find this foundation to be a radiant kind of velvet finish, so I feel like it gives me some nice coverage, but it has sort of a cool little lit from within look, but it also is going to kind of give you this velvet finish. So it's like a really unique kind of hybrid kind of foundation that's giving me a little bit more coverage that I've really been enjoying, but I also find that it feels very nourishing on my skin, that it doesn't feel dry, and I've just been loving that. I've been wearing this in the shade 020. This has just quickly become a favorite. So love to kind of even out the skin with a foundation. Then in order for me to feel fabulous, I have got to put on my eyeballs. So that is one of those things that I tend to focus on, complexion and then putting on my eyes. So for some people, they play up their lips. Others like to play up different parts of their features. And for me, it is my eyes. I feel like I don't truly have on my face until I have put my eyes on. And if I had to pick one look that always makes me feel fabulous, it is going to be the classic Smokey Eye with a nude lip. And my favorite quad ever, this is my most worn, like if someone asked me if you could only pick one quad for the rest of your life, what would it be? I picked out the Chanel. This is the Blurry Gray. This is my most used eyeshadow, period. So if I was not on YouTube, this is probably what I would wear daily. I just love to put on a little bit of a smokier eye, and I find that this quad kind of looks a little bit boring in the pan, but I swear it creates the most perfect smoky eye with not being overdone. And here is what the Blurry Gray looks on my fingers. And so here is a swatch of Blurry Gray, and this shade right here is basically the star of the show. So this is just a classic smoky eye look, but then this sort of pewter kind of silvery shade here is going to give you a little bit of lightness on that lid. It's going to kind of create that smoky look but make it very wearable, and I just cannot give enough shout out to the Chanel Blurry Gray. So when in doubt and I want to feel fabulous, I am going to put on a smoky eye and I'm going to use Chanel Blurry Gray. Now, I'm cheating just a little bit because I'm kind of combining these two together, but my favorite eyeliner to go along with this look is from Chantecaille, and as you can see, you guys, I am down to the little nub, and this is in Slate. This is their Luster Glide eyeliner, and this slate color right here is just my favorite. I think it's got a touch of blue in it, so it kind of gives your eyes a little bit of a pop. I find it to be not so harsh as kind of a black, but it's still dark, that it's going to help define those eyes. So this is my absolute favorite little liner to go along with my Blurry Gray quad. So cannot give enough kudos to this liner. So I'm including these two as my smoky eye kind of go-to look. So next product that I cannot live without is mascara. And again, I'm someone who needs to kind of play up my eyes, and I love my Chantecaille Faux Seals Longest Lash Mascara. And I have talked about this countless times. If you watch my channel, you know this is my holy grail mascara. It is $72, so it is an expensive mascara, but it has peptides in it that's going to help your lashes grow. And I know for a fact that it works because I had done in the past lash extensions that ended up kind of ruining my lashes. I got them all taken off, and I really went through a cycle where I had barely any lashes, and And I ended up picking up this Chantecaille mascara in an effort to kind of really help grow my lashes. I fell in love with the brush, and it's just kind of a basic barrel brush that I just love. And I swear by this mascara, it just kind of opens up my eyes. It helps my lashes grow. And if you think about it, most of us are wearing mascara most of the day until we go to bed. And so it's got that peptide in there, and I just cannot give enough kudos. I love this mascara. I think it's worth every single penny. I often will pick it up either at Nordstrom during the mascara madness. I've always got a backup on hand. That's how much I love this mascara. So putting on my eyeballs every day is a crucial part of me feeling put together and polished, and I just love this mascara. So next step will come, again, is no surprise if you watch my channel, but something that makes me feel fabulous, and this is something I use on the daily, is the Sicily Bronzer. This is their Fido Touche kind of gel bronzer. And then I will take my big fluffy La Mer brush. This is optional. You can use whatever brush you like. But the way that I finish off my makeup every day is I love to add a little bit of glow. I find that it's going to just kind of give my skin a nice healthy glow. It's going to kind of blend everything together, take away any harsh lines, and I just love this. So this is the shade of this bronzer. So it's not too dark, and I can get away with kind of doing a dusting all over my face. So I will take the big fluffy brush and then go like this. And again, this was a recommendation from one of my dear friends. She had shared this tip with me. Thank you, Jenny. And I have done this ever since. So I'll just take this fluffy brush, and I'm just going to take a minute to kind of buff everything into the skin. But as you can see, it's just going to give my skin a little bit of life, a little bit of a glow. And again, you can wear this year round. So I find just a touch of this as a year-round bronzer works fantastic. So next thing is my favorite kind of nude lip combination, and I've completely fallen in love with the Victoria Beckham. These are her Posh lipsticks, and the combination of her lip definer in number 2 along with Pixie makes the most fabulous nude lip. Now, I am forgetting, a subscriber told me this tip, and I'm forgetting your name, but I just wanted to say thank you. You were correct. I absolutely love it, and it is like the perfect kind of doesn't wash you out kind of nude. So I'm quickly going to put that on. Because this little combination always makes me feel fabulous. And Pixie is a lighter nude, so this is normally something I would think that I could not wear, but if you pair it with her lip definer in number 2, it just ends up being a perfect combination. So here is the lip definer in number 2, and I will show you. And I'll put this on real quick so you can see it in action. So I will tend to fill the lip liner all in the lips, and then I will top it with this lighter shade in Pixie. And I've just fallen in love with this combination. So again, this is Victoria Beckham in Pixie along with the lip definer in number 2. And then we are going to be finishing with fragrance, because that is something that always makes me feel fabulous, and it is something that I wear every single day. So I was having a hard time picking which one to use today. Both Angela and I are fans of the House of Sillage brand, so I was trying to pick one. So the way that I pick my fragrances per day is I kind of take a little clue as to either how I want to feel that day, or if I'm feeling kind of sluggish and stuff, I will I will purposely pick a fragrance that I know that's going to be a little bit more invigorating and kind of help push me in that direction. So today I am debating between two of them. So on those days when I just kind of want to feel feminine and pretty, I will always pick my favorite tiara from the House of Sillage. You guys, this is just such an easy, gorgeous kind of elegant scent, and I call it my Princess Diana. I kind of feel classy. I know I smell good, and I just love this one. But if I want to wear something a little bit more deeper and richer, I'm wearing black today, which is one of my favorite colors or non-colors, but I always feel amazing when I wear black, and I tend to reach for something that's going to be a little bit more rich and deep and kind of confident boosting. So I'm going to go with Passion de l'Amour. This one to me is sort of like my intoxicating, badass kind of fragrance. It's rich, it's kind of sultry, and it just kind of gives me a boost of confidence, and I just love it. So for me, the finishing touch every day is putting on fragrance. And that fragrance just really works well with my body chemistry. I love those kind of rich oud. I love those kind of rich oud, exotic kind of fragrances, and that is exactly what that one is. So once I have put on that little finishing touch, I feel like I am ready to rock the day ahead. Okay guys, that concludes my top 10 things that make me feel fabulous. As usual, I always love to hear from you guys. What are your favorite products that make you feel really fabulous, confident, all that kind of good stuff? So feel free to leave your favorites down in the comment box. Then I'm so excited to pop on over to Angela's channel and see what she came up with for her top 10 products that make her feel fabulous. Please hop on over to her channel, give her a little love from me. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon.